What is your most useful NSFW life hack? Convert one of those stupid no-hands sanitizer dispensers into a no-hands lube dispenser. Years ago, when driving home after work at 4 AM, I was so tired to the point of almost falling asleep at the wheel. Instead of pulling over to nap, I whipped it out and started stroking it. Kept me wide awake for the 62 miles home. Before fingering, check your nails by scraping them against the inside of your cheek. If you can feel the nail scratching, it's not good enough. I've yet to find a woman that doesn't love the following move. When in the spooning position during sex, use your free hands to massage the clit and nipples. You can get a motion going where you're pumping in and out with your penis, while rubbing on and off of the clit with one free hand and working the nipples with the other. I've found that most girls come violently when this move is applied correctly. As an added bonus, you can kiss the back of their neck while doing all of the above. It is a bit difficult to coordinate until you get the hang of it, but your lady will appreciate it. Man or woman, keep some condoms in your room. It's such a mood killer if you're about to go to Pound Town only to realize no one has condoms. I've gotten dressed, driven to a gas station to buy some, come back, and by then, the mood is fucked, and you're basically starting from scratch. If you need to fart, but it's just not moving out, get on your knees. Put your head on the floor with your arms stretched out above your head and your butt in the air. Hang out there a little bit. Rock back and forth a bit if you need to. Works like a charm. Toot away. If you get caught, you're just doing a little yoga. Find the clit and use it. Get her in the mood. Straddle her ass. Then give a back massage. Once relaxed, start kissing her neck back. Then slowly finger her. Now you're in perfect position for the prone bone. Get a boner before shaving your junk. It will tighten up the loose skin, making it easier to shave and minimize the risk of cutting yourself. Suck at making balloon animals? Inflate a ribbed condom and tie it off. Presto. Instant millipede. To achieve female orgasm, it is necessary that you first eliminate anxiety, fear, doubt, cold toes, etc. from the female subject. Buy condoms on Amazon. I got 60 for $12 when they cost 5 for 3 at the gas station. If you're going down on someone, either gender, don't brush your teeth first. You create lots of little cuts on your gums, which makes it easier to pass stees in both directions. Use mouthwash instead. Hide condoms everywhere. Under the couch, on the windowsill behind the blinds, under the bed, in the bathroom. If you can reach out and grab a condom, you won't break the flow, and you're less likely to do something stupid. Go in raw. I actually had a girl call me the condom squirrel once, haha. Also, giving a woman a foot massage and lots of cuddling before sex helps her relax, so she is more likely to orgasm. Use both hands for masturbation. Gently rotate hands for an added bonus. Fingering. One hand with fingers in, one hand working her clit. Making out. Get your hands involved. Both of them. Stop grabbing her ass the whole time. Show her whole body means something to you. Missionary. Put both hands under her back and hold her shoulders. Thank me later. Cowgirl. Put one hand on her hip and the other on the small of her back. Work that rhythm. Doggy style. One hand on her hip and the other all over. The occasional smack is appropriate. Add your own NSFW two-handed method. Edit. I just realized that if I move making out before fingering, this is a pretty good date night. I came to this thread for tips and left with the sinking realization that it is going to be a long time before any of this advice will be useful to me. Edited to contribute to the conversation. If you want a new partner to open up to you, be it sexually or emotionally, never ever laugh or balk at their weird fetishes or tics. If your dude wants you to spank him and tell him he's a naughty little kitten, do not laugh. If your lady sounds like a crying anime character when she comes, do not laugh. Remain neutral when confronted with these things. Even if you think they are weird as fuck, you will be surprised at how much this affects both your sex life and emotional relationship with this person. Accepting their weird sexual tics is like accepting them. And it will show in how they open their heart, and potentially, anus, to you. If you really care about this person, this is a surefire way to show it. When you give a blowjob, use your hand in combination with your mouth and synchronize your strokes so that your hand is basically working as an extension of your mouth. Helps those who easily gag and gives you an extra 4 or 5 inches of mouth. When you're going down on a guy, gag on him a bit. It produces extra saliva that makes using your hands easier. Remember, a good blowjob is never neat. Also, don't throw up on him. That kind of mess is never fun. Edit. Okay. Vomit can be fun for some people. But make sure you're both into it before throwing up everywhere. As a guy, if you're getting ready to blow your load and can hardly hold it, stop moving your dick in and out and instead reach around and play with her clit. Bring her right on the edge of orgasm and then start thrusting again and you'll both come at the same time. I do this with my girlfriend and in 5 years it's never failed once. Every girl is different. Explore with your fingers to find where the most sensitive areas are, then try exploit that during sex with various angles and positions. Use pillows if needs be to get where you need to go. Never stick to the one speed. Have lubrication on hand. Foreplay for about 20 minutes. Try not be a prude when communicating what you both like. Always shower after. Have a little travel mouthwash on the bedside table. Find a chance to pee before you start. There's never any need to finish first if you're a guy. Slow down a bit and start a little foreplay to keep you both in the mood. Encourage her to play with herself while you're having sex. No one knows how to make themselves feel good better than themselves. When a girl says yes, yes, keep doing exactly what you are doing, otherwise you'll just fuck it up. If a guy says that, do it harder and faster. For the men who are thicker than average, or for the women who are tight, have your girl lay face down and straddle her just below the butt. Massage their neck, back, and shoulders as you work it in. I've had a lot of problems with women being in pain from the girth of my dick. For whatever reason, relaxation maybe? This works like a fucking dream. Expert level. Massage with one hand. Use the other to rub her clit or finger her. Gets her wet and loosens up the muscles in the vagina, making entry much less of a problem for both of you. If you have a gravelly voice, anything you say when your head is touching her vagina will cause pleasure. I call it the stink test. When making out with your lady of choice and you're considering going down on her, but not certain if she's rocking a flower or some old tuna, that's when you need the test. Give her a quick diddly do when things are getting hot. And then, when she's not looking, brush your fingers under your nose and take a whiff. You can pass it off as scratching your nose if you get caught, but she probably won't call you on it. This lets you determine if you really want to get your tongue up in that or not. A warning though. I'm reasonably sure girls know when you're conducting the stink test. Edit yes. Jolly Rancher. Got it. Google Chrome has incognito browsing. Never worry about deleting your browser history again. D. When I have a headache I masturbate. If you are a fat dude, drop some weight to get an effectively longer dick. A helpful tool in making a girl squirt is listening. When you're stroking the spongy G spot with a finger just right, it should make a squishing sound. Almost like walking in soaked shoes. Edit. Source. I am a female who squirts. Edit to also. There are a few documentaries on the matter. And the Kinsey Institute, among others, has done scientific research. Real information on the matter can be found instead of anecdotes and urban legends. Keep a designated sex towel in your room. When using a condom, you can use the sex towel to take off the condom. This way your hands don't get covered in spludge. Then wipe off latex lube residue. When not using a condom, let the guy wipe off first. Then ladies, have a seat and let it absorb. Guys, if you come on her, letting her use the sex towel first is the chivalrous option. Anyway, having a designated sex towel prevents Kleenex bits and all your towel smelling like splodges. Source. A lady friend. A bit late. But for my fellow guys who have a bit of trouble lasting, alternate the Fibonacci sequence. Look it up if you don't know how. I can't link on mobile, and counting down from 100 by 7s in your head. while holding your breath as long as you can. Egg 1 100 1 93 2 86 3 79 572 865. On the flip side, counting down from 100 by 1s while breathing deeply with your partner doing all the work will make you come before you hit 0. Source: mathematician who comes too fast from sex and too slow from BJS. Men, drink lots of pineapple juice. If you are going down on a girl, hold her hand, ask her to squeeze if what you're doing feels good. Don't know if coincidence or not, but one of the life hacks I read in a post on this site about 2 or more years ago stuck with me. And 5 attempts later, I've never been pulled over. If you're speeding and only realize that a cop has caught you until it's too late, just slow down, look dead at him, and nod. Sometimes they will even nod back. 5 out of 5. 100% success rate thus far. I've even experimented it with cops in other states as well. Create a file on your computer called porn that automatically shuts it off. During missionary, place a pillow under the female's butt. The male will penetrate deeper and rub against the G-spot with each thrust. Also, a footboard makes for deeper penetration, great calf exercise. If your partner is really responding to something you're doing, you're going to want to start to do it more or faster or harder or whatever. But don't. Just keep doing it the same as you were. That's what was getting them off. Saw this quote on the front page once. Masturbation is a lot easier to clean up than an affair. Never, ever get cum in your eyes. Doesn't hurt at first, but then it's the slow burn of what I like to think are millions of sperm trying to tunnel in and fertilize your eyeball. If my mental image is off, please don't correct me, it tickles me. If you get a hair in your mouth when going down on a girl, just stick your tongue out and lick her inner thigh. It's drier and non-hairy, so the hair will stay and she will just think you're mixing it up a bit. It can kill the mood when you have to stop to fish the hair out with your hands.